Welcome to Life with Horses TV. I'm Lene and this is Baby, and I just wanted to do a quick live video on how to tie a rope halter in case there's some of you out there that are confused. Sometimes people get it backwards, and usually when I take them off, I tie them back anyway. So in the beginning, it just helped me to remember. Let me move her just a little bit more sideways. Well, that didn't work. Is there anybody here? Okay, let's get adjusted. Let me take her this way. Because I want to get her close enough too, so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm going to undo it. Okay, so first thing you do, and gosh, I hope this isn't showing backwards. Remember yesterday, if you watched yesterday, all the live videos are reverse. Hi, how you doing? All the live videos are reverse. So you're going to take this, you're going to go down through the loop, and you take this part, you go through this way. Oh, no, wait. Now I'm like so confused. Because I'm like thinking, yeah, okay, I got it now. Too much, it messes you up. So you go down this way, you come back behind the loop part, you come this way, and then you push this up like that. And I learned that from Clinton Anderson, because this way they don't come loose. If you do it backwards, this can come loose. Oh, yes, maybe. No, I got it now. But yeah, let me see. I'm probably going to confuse myself now. I think somehow people do it and then they come down that way. It comes loose, and that might not be the right way that people do it, but if you want it to where it doesn't come loose when you're working them, it comes down, it goes back behind, and then you just pull this. So do you guys use rope halters? Anybody use rope halters? Confused about tying them? When I take them off, so let's just take it off of her. When I take mine off, because you saw there, because I was thinking about it too much, but when I take mine off, I go ahead and just do them back up. So I, pull it down through the loop, and then back this way, and then up. So I hang them on my rack like that. So each time I get them out, I just undo it, so it just reminds me how it's done. In the beginning, so I've been using rope halters for probably 7 years, but in the beginning, I never used them, so it was very confusing, and I was doing it wrong, and I don't even remember, I don't even want to get that in my mind how I was doing it, but then I saw the right way where it doesn't slip when it's this way. So anyway, and a good tip, like I said, just do them back up after you're done, so when you get them out each time, it's reminding you, oh yeah, that's right, that's how it is. So yeah. And if you think about it, it might confuse you and mess you up. And another thing I wanted to talk about too was the product review, the fly mask. I forgot the fly boots. But I have all the masks here. The last video, regular video that I posted was new fly boots and new fly mask. And I said I was going to do a live product review. So I have those here too. And I had 5 things on there, and I asked you guys to see if you could guess which one got a 5 out of 5 stars, like if you were rating it on Amazon. The answer is I had Baby's purple mask, Mousey's blue mask, the fly boots, and I had 2 pairs of shoes. And one person commented and said the shoes, and that's pretty close. Although I wouldn't say that I wouldn't really give them 5 stars. Let's see. Oh, hi. Uploaded just when I needed. Oh, yay. Which part? Is it the rope halter part that you needed, or is it the fly mask review? There's a delay reaction too, like whenever I ask you guys a question, and that's why I kind of wait sometimes after I ask you to see if it's gonna come up. I think it's maybe like a 20-second delay maybe, or something like that. Anyway, the 2 pairs of shoes, they're a little bit loose, and I'd probably give them like 4.5 stars. So that was close. The fly boots is what got a 5 out of 5. Those things are like awesome. They're really excellent. And if you missed that video or haven't seen it yet, it's the last regular video that I posted. So yeah, you can go back and watch that to see those. I forgot to bring those over here. But those, I give those a 5 out of 5 stars because they fit really nice, they stay up, and they really protect the legs from the flies. For some reason, the flies just bother my Appy's legs. And another thing I'm thinking about using those for is my gelding with the white back legs. He's prone to scratches the last 2 years, although last year wasn't as bad, because when I wash his legs now, I make sure they're dry, and I wash them pretty much every time I wash his tail too. So I'm keeping them really clean. I haven't clipped him this year. And yeah, I make sure that he's completely dry before I put him up, so the sand or anything, nothing gets caught in his hairs. But the fly boots is something that I was thinking might be good for him too. If he's gonna get them, it's usually been like around October-ish, so he's good so far. So anyway, I was thinking about using those too to see how that worked. But anyway, okay, back to, so the fly boots, 5 out of 5 stars. So those are the pink boots in the last video. And so let's see, which one do we want to do first? Let's do Mousey's, because I think he was the first one on the video. Okay, I like this one. I think it's a good idea. It fit really nice, but it didn't last very long. See this part here? And the thing I don't like about it is it has no forelock hole up at the top. And I could see his hairs poking through, and I think it kind of irritated him or bothered him because he started rubbing. And I don't know if it's because of that, his hairs going through the material, or if it was because he didn't have a forelock hole and it was just kind of making him itchy. But I hope this is picking this up. I can't tell from where I am. Yeah, he just rubbed it. See all the little snags and everything. The eye part lasted pretty good, and the ears lasted. And I like this idea, and this might be good for some horses. It's not good for Mousey though. But it fits really nice. It fits snug. It's easy to put on. And he kept it on. He didn't take it off. He kept it on. So stays on nice, fits nice and snug. The only thing, yeah, he just rubbed. So I think it was irritating. It's kind of the same thing for this, I think. So I really liked this because I liked I liked the fringe part, to keep the flies off their noses. I liked that part. I liked this because it was more sheer. I can see their eyes. That's one of the things that I don't like during summertime and you have to put on fly masks, I like to see their eyes and their face. So I liked that part. And it fit nice. It was nice and wide, so, you know, their eyelashes didn't touch the edges. Same with this one. This one fit nice. They're just like bubbles over the eyes. Almost looks like a fly. So this was nice for that too. This one, you know, because some of the fly masks are thinner, and especially for my gelding. This one, I tried it on him, and it was almost a little too snug. He probably could have gotten it fit baby a lot better. Chancey, I'd probably get him the next size up. This was a size large. And anyway, kind of the same thing with this, I'm guessing. There's no forelock hole. And I think just when their hair is mashed down like that, what I'm guessing is it just, I don't know, maybe makes them want to itch or rub. So both of these lasted maybe a month. I forget. I got this stuff in August, so we're in September, so 4 to 6 weeks maybe. But you can see this is thin material here, and it ripped really easy. So she rubbed too. She has a rip in the ear and right around the ear part. Other than that, it fit nice and I liked it. And these were a little bit too long on the side, so when she was eating, they would go in her mouth. So I cut the side ones a little shorter. Oh, thank you. Which one? Which one do you like? Jenna? Was it Jenna? Yeah, I have 4. I haven't showed a whole lot of all of them. Lately, I think it's been mostly baby. Oh, baby. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's a little sweetheart. And you guys, I did a live riding video yesterday. I don't know if you guys watched it, but I was a little disappointed because when I put on the thing over the my lens to make it wider angle, it was like too far back, too far away, so I might not need that. So I'm gonna try next time without that. But I might do a live riding video tomorrow on baby. But anyway, so back to the fly masks. I would give these probably a 4-star because I think for other horses these would work, and maybe in a different climate, maybe if it was a more humid climate, I don't know, or just horse dependent. Horse, is that right? Depending on the horse. This could work for other horses. They're made really nice, and they're really good ideas, so I would give them, for my horses, 4-star, just because they didn't last that long. So I have 2 masks that I really like, and this is just your regular Cashel, C-A-S-H-E-L, Cashel, and this is baby's, and it has the forelock hole, which I like that. And I'll have to look back and see. I don't know if this is a year old or 2 years old. I've had her 2 years next month. It'll be 2 years. And yeah, it's still good. She's rubbed a little bit here. But yeah, there's no rips or tears. This material is a little bit thicker than this purple one that I was just talking about. So this material's thicker. This is thicker. The only bad thing I don't like about this is you can't see their eyes that well. And like I said, I just like to see their eyes and their faces. But I would say this is probably one of my favorite ones. It fits nice too. This kind even fits Chancey, the same size. I think this is a large or average. I forget how these run in sizes, but yeah, the eye, so he does well with these. So this is probably my favorite one. Oh yeah, see, it's a Cashel. These are my favorite ones as far as in the, what is it, like $30 range, $25 to $30 range. Now I have one that's lasted, wait, hold on. This one has lasted about 7 years, I think, if I remember right. A memory just came up when one of my other horses that I don't have anymore. I had gotten it for him because he had like a really white face, and I got it to protect him from the sun and getting sunburned. And I tried this stuff on his nose for you know, sun protection for horses, and something happened and he just like broke out really bad. So I searched for masks, and because for him the Cashels have the nose, but it didn't come down far enough really to cover his whole face. So I found these. I'm going to stand back so you can see. But the nose kind of umbrellas out, so it's not right up against their nose. And this is like 7 years old. And it was, back then, probably around $90. And it's, I think it's UV protect. It has UV protection, 90% UV protection or something like that. So it really shades a horse that has white on their face, pink skin. And I like this because this part is open, so the ears and the forelock can hang out, and they don't rub, they don't get it off. And you can see, I mean, it's still in really good shape. There's really there's a couple little snags here. But yeah, and the mesh part is a little bit thinner than the Cashel. So yeah, it's really good to protect horses that have white faces and pink skin from the sun. So this is probably my most favorite one. It's not for everybody. This is Chancey's basically, because he has a lot of white on his face. So this is his main one that he uses. Mousey does not get anything like this because I would be afraid he'd tear it up. And nowadays these are a good $100 to $120, I think, depending if you get sheepskin lining and stuff like that, or if you get the ears and stuff. And I did actually get one with ears for Mousey, and you know, a nose like this, and I think it was like $100, and it had sheepskin lining. It seemed like it would be really comfortable, but he tore that one up too. So he doesn't get anything like that. That's just too expensive. So yeah, he got the blue one that I was just talking about earlier. And since those two didn't last, I'm probably going to go back to just the regular Cashels with the cute little colored ears. And actually these are at nagranch.com. I think that's, or Nag Horse Ranch or something like that. But you can also get just this part, and I think this is what I'm going to do for Mousey, is just get this part. And I used to have one, I can't find it, and it just had a strap that went over the head, and so you're just paying for this part, so it's a little less expensive. So you can use a regular fly mask and then have this part, and that's what I was using on him last year, but I don't know what I did with it. I don't know if one of the dogs drug it off or something. I don't know. But that worked really well because he doesn't necessarily tear this part up, he tears this part. So if you get like a $30 mask and you combine it with this part for a horse that has like a white face, then that works really well. My Appy, he has a little bit smaller face, smaller head, so the Cashels with this part works well for him. It's long enough that it, you know, covers him up pretty good. So anyway, that's my fly mask review and the fly boot review and how to tie a rope halter. So does anybody have any questions? I had 6 people on at one time at the most ever. Oh, 7, actually 7. Yay. Did you guys watch the live riding video? I know there were like about 5 people at one time yesterday in the very beginning, and then the mic worked. I went back and watched it. The mic worked really well, but it was just like too far away. And yeah, I don't know how many watched it to the end, but I'm going to try to do another one of those tomorrow, like I said, without the wide angle lens, to see if that helps. Baby is, I think she's either 19 or 20. I'll have to look at her papers. I think she was, I don't know. She was 17 or 18 when I got her. So it'll be 2 years next month. Her birthday is April. And hers, they're April 16th and April 17th. And Chancey is, he was 9 this year. So baby's 19 or 20. Mousey's 6. He's my youngest. And then Wimpy is a year older than baby. So whatever she is, he's 20 or 21. I think she maybe turned 20 this year, and I think he is 21. So those are my 2 older ones, and then Chancey's next in line, and then Mousey. So, anyway, yeah, I might do a lunging video tomorrow too. That was another question I asked you guys too. What do you guys think about lunging? Do you guys lunge? Do you lunge your horses? Like either free lunge or on the lunge line? I was just curious. So anyway, we're at 21 minutes. And does anybody have any questions? Or does anybody have any suggestions about some live videos to do or regular videos to do? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I was just asking that because I had somebody I posted on my Facebook, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys too, and keep reminded you. I'm posting pictures on my Instagram and something on Facebook almost every day, the Facebook page. They're both Life with Horses TV. And so if you want to go there and follow me too, that would be cool. And anyway, I posted a picture of me and baby when we got done lunging, and somebody had just said that, I said, we just got done lunging, and is there anybody out there that lunges their horses? If you do, how often? And somebody wrote that lunging was overrated. And I just wrote back that I think it depends on how you use it and your purpose for using it. You know, to me, if you're just lunging them to get the energy out, you know, it's like, I don't think that's really what lunging is for. Sorry, somebody, just my screen. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea because for me, I was thinking about this. I read this comment because with baby, I had her, well, it'll, like I said, two years next month, and to lunge them, to me, you can tell what they're thinking, where their mind is, you know, if they're there with you or if they're someplace else, if they're paying attention to you, right? And yeah, I lunged baby for a whole year before I even rode her because there were some things that kind of bothered me that I think you can work some of those things out, or a lot of those things out on the ground first. But I think it also helps you develop a good connection and bond with your horse too. And yeah, I just think you can do a lot with them on the lunge line, you know, and free lunging. I think free lunging has its, just looking back at some videos of my Romeo, which he's the one that I got this for. And I had the hardest time learning how to get him to lunge correctly. I never had a problem lunging anybody before, but he was just different. And yeah, I was just looking back at a free lunge. Oh no, actually that one, we were in the round pen over here, which is now Beat's house. I had him on a lunge line, but I have free lunged him too, and I think that has its place too. But yeah, that was another thing I was thinking about doing, is doing like live reviews of some of my older videos. I thought that might be kind of cool. It's kind of neat for me to go back and look at them. But yeah, I was watching that video of him. He was a handful when it came to lunging and stuff, but we got to where he was really good. The stuff that I did with baby in the last live, where I asked her to change directions. You know, she's like a baby at that kind of stuff. I don't push her to do it. Chancey's gotten pretty good at it, but Romeo was like, I mean, he did it from a lope. You know, you step in front of his drive line and he would just like pivot on that back end. He was a good pivoter. But anyway, if you guys want to see like me review, just, you know, not review, but just go back over some of my older videos, or if you have a question, if you like saw any of my older videos, they're kind of funny to watch. But if you do, if there's any that, you know, you'd want to ask questions about, comment below. Also, you know, comment, let me know, do you guys, how often do you guys lunge? Jenna said she thinks lunging is a good idea, and I think it is too. I was just curious, you know, what everybody else does. You know, for me, it's like I just feel like I really know baby. Like I said, I did it for a year, and it just really let us get to know each other. Plus, I think it's a good, because she's different energy, more sensitive than anybody that I've ever had. Romeo was kind of a little sensitive too, but a little bit different. It's a different sensitive. But yeah, she's taught me a lot about me and my energy, so I can practice that on the ground while I'm lunging her. And I think that transfers into the saddle when you're riding. You know, you can recreate that same feeling or that same breath with her. It's like I pay attention to how I'm breathing. I just calm my breathing, and I can't let anything bother me. She's a little more sensitive when you're lunging her than she is when you're on her back. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, she's afraid of the kissing sound. That like freaked her out when I first got her. So something happened to her in her past sometime, you know, that to I think make that happen. But yeah, so the last live lunging video, oh yay, thank you for the thumbs up. The last live lunging video that we did, and even yesterday, I lunged her yesterday before I rode her, and I was gonna do a live on that too, but we had a power outage and the internet wouldn't connect, so I couldn't do it. So, but yeah, I'm getting to the point where it's like I canter, and I just do the tick tick. I haven't kissed yet, but if I didn't do anything with her today, I wanted to, but by the time I got to this part, I just figured just a quick live for how to tie a rope halter. I thought that would be kind of interesting. So yeah, she's doing her free time right now. But tomorrow when I lunge her, yeah, she should be even better. So she was better the second time. So anyway, I think I'm just rambling now. We still have a couple people here. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the comments and the interaction. I love that. I think that's really cool. And don't forget to go to my Instagram, LifeWithHorsesTV, and Facebook page. Oh, that's my husband. Facebook page, Life with Horses. Life with Horses TV. Sorry about that. I hope that's not real loud. Okay. Is it now? Are we okay? Oh, okay. Yeah, so don't forget to do that. And just, I want you guys to know, 3 thumbs up during a live. That's my most ever. Yay! And again, if you have any ideas for videos, you can comment now in the chat. Or if you're watching this for the replay, you can comment below in the comments. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. But I'm going to be doing a lot more lives, just in case you guys are, if you like them and you're interested. You know, now that I have my mic and everything, it's kind of fun to do, and it's easy. It saves me a lot of editing time. Yeah, that last video, it really didn't take me that long to do, the fly mask and fly boots, because I put it to music, and I didn't have to like do a voiceover and think about what I was going to say, and which parts. I just kind of cut it to the music, and that went pretty quick. But I have more and I have ideas for stuff, but yeah, it just takes so long. Because I have 4 horses, 5 dogs. We take care of about 35 cats. Some indoor cats, and then we have some that are just outdoor, and then some come in the garage at night. So yeah, and I have 2 fish tanks. So yeah, if you go to my Facebook page, I posted a picture of one of my fish tank. I have some discus. They're like about, my 3 bigger ones are about like this, and then I have 2 a little bit smaller. But and then I have, you know, I'm a personal trainer, and I have my clients, and yeah, I'm just pretty busy all the time. So, and I love to edit the videos. It's just, you know, I'm really wanting to, you know, build my channel, and it's growing. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers too. I don't know if anybody here that's watching is a new subscriber, and if you're a I don't know what you would call it, a pioneer subscriber, and you've been here for a while, thank you everybody. I love to like read your comments and interact with you guys, so yay. And I love my thumbs up here, yay. It's like always fun to see. Oh, and so we're at, last time I checked was 3,000 subscribers, just hit the 3,000 mark, so yay. And anyway, so I want to start doing more lives like this. I'm going to do them more often, just kind of like I said, because they're easier, so I can get stuff out there quicker. And plus I like to read, you know, it's neat when it's like real time. You know, I get to interact with you guys real time. So, but I still like the comments on the other regular videos too. So anyway, the sun is just getting ready to go down. Let's see if we can turn it this way. See if you can see. Yeah. So a lot of times we have really pretty Nevada sunsets. I don't know, maybe the sun hasn't gone down enough, but usually the sky is like all orange and pink and stuff. That's really pretty. But it's this time of year where it's like chillier at night. I've been putting on light blankets at night because morning time temperature has been mid 30s. And that's kind of chilly here. And nighttime, like now, like I'm in a t-shirt, but with the sun going down, it starts to get cooler, enough for me to want to put on a jacket. And yeah, it's still kind of warm for the horses, but I wait until after I feed them, and then sometimes I go in and then come back out and put their light blankets on, because by morning time, yeah, it's pretty chilly. And they're starting to get their coats, but especially Chansey. He always seems to get his first. His coat's coming in. So, yeah, I can't believe it's that time already. So, yeah. And, yeah, it's like I was thinking about this the other day, too. It's, like, important to make sure that they have fresh water this time of year and, like, going into fall and winter. Do you guys live in colder climates where it gets cold? Because that's one of the things that you have to watch too when it starts to get colder, is to make sure that the water is fresh. And I have heated buckets, so I plug them in just to make sure that they drink enough water. Because a lot of times they, oh, there's a little excitement over there. A lot of times they cut back on their water during the colder months, just because it's colder, the water's colder, and they don't take in as much. So yeah, I was thinking about that. It's like it's almost time to start plugging them in. Oh, it gets below 0. Oh my gosh. Hey. Oh, I hope that wasn't loud in the mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, we only get like a handful of days, maybe you can count on 2 hands, like below 0. But, and then it's really not that many. And then we'll get like maybe a handful of days that are 0 or single digit. And then, yeah, so our winters really aren't super bad. I just don't like it when we get the snow on the ground and then it kind of melts and then it gets muddy and it's just icky and stuff like that. And yeah, having to get up early when it's cold and go feed. Don't like that part either. So not really looking forward to the winter. I never do, but what can you do? Anyway, okay, we're just down. Oh no, we got 2 people. I was going to say we're down to 1, and we got 2. Yeah, sun's going down. I'm starting to get a little chilly. Oh, let's see if we can see the sunset now. It's not like it normally gets, but, and I don't know if this really picks it up or not. No, it's not. But anyway, yeah, come back tomorrow for whatever live videos I do. Probably, like I said, probably won't do the riding, I think. I'm going to try that again. Just not so wide angle. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the... Bye-bye.